What's up guys? Welcome back to Will's Right Here channel. So Prime Day is here, and if you like shopping on Amazon, you don't want to miss out on these deals because there are some pretty crazy deals out there right now. And does anyone ever wonder how Prime Day just sort of became a thing and people just started knowing, oh, Prime Day, deals. They kind of just made themselves a thing that everyone's so used to now. It's kind of weird. I'll be showing you guys some deals on some must-have essentials for your car, and also some very convenient gadgets that you will want around your home or in your car as well. And of course, I'm talking about the turbo fans. Now I'll save that for a little later, so if you just want to jump to that, I'll leave the timestamp down here. Let's skip through all the talking and let's get to the good deals. So first off, let's look at something that's the most important out of all these things, is a dash cam. Here's a dash cam it's very highly rated. It's got the best picture quality of all the competitors right now, but it says $240 for a Prime Day deal. Now, I use this as the first one because this is a very good dash cam, but you also want to be careful when you shop on Prime Day, because what some Amazon stores would do is increase the price before Prime Day and then drop it on Prime Day, but not drop it enough where it's actually a good deal. So what you want to do is use this website called Camel. I know it's a ridiculous name, it sounds like a scam. So you want to copy and paste your Amazon link right here and hit search. So it'll tell you the price history on Amazon here, and I usually like to go to 1 year. So you just want to look out for that when you shop on here. Now this dash cam is actually at a good deal for $99. This is one of the newest dash cams on the market right now that features the same thing. For dash cams, you definitely want to look for the Sony Starvis 2 sensor, and this one features a plate picks technology. It kind of makes reading plates a little easier. And this one also has HDR, which is very good for your picture quality. And this one's also in a form factor that I think it actually looks good and clean. Although this is only a single channel, which means it only has a front cam, not the rear, this one is definitely a very good option. And if you just want to get something started, something that's filming in the front of you, this is a very good option. Now next up is this really important item. It's called a battery jumper in your car. Now you want to keep this in your car because it will save your life in the event that you need to pump your tires when your tire pressure is running low, or if your car battery just dies in the middle of nowhere. You're gonna have something like this to jumpstart your car. All you need to do is just clip on these alligator clamps that it comes with and plug it in, and with the press of a button, your car would be jump started. It also has a 75-watt AC outlet here. Now you can run whatever electronics you need or charge your laptop, whatever. And most importantly, this is a battery jumper and an inflator in one unit. So this is my favorite battery jumper and is on sale at $136 right now. Very good deal. And next is an accessory for your sunglasses in your car. So this is a one-handed operation, very important here. Sunglass holder. It clips onto your visor here, and you can use this one-handedly. So if you're getting sun hitting your eyes and you're covering your face, you can just reach out one arm up here and just grab your sunglasses very easily. And for two of these, you can get it at $8. It's honestly a very convenient little thing that it costs so little, but makes such a great impact in the car and your convenience as well. So as promised, we're gonna get to the turbo fans. Now, this first one actually is an example as well that the deal isn't really that big of a deal, the Prime Day deal here. So this honestly doesn't mean anything. This is actually the usual price, and this is just the Wolf box, the mini one. This fan normally sits around $34. For something this tiny, it actually packs a lot of power and also battery life. This thing can last close to 15 minutes at full power, which is very impressive and can be easily charged with just USB-C. But if you want something a little stronger, a little more robust, then here's the Han & Guang turbo fan. This thing normally is around $60, but with a big 27% coupon, let's see, 62 times, it comes out at around $45 for this turbo fan. Now this one is stronger than the tiny Wolf box and also comes with a vacuum feature. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 turbo fan. So a very good deal here. Now if you want something even stronger, here's the SDFM X15 and the big turbo fan, the MF100. Now in my testing, these two are neck and neck in terms of power. It's just the Wolf box one has a painted finish, but to be honest, I think they just have the same internal. So to be really honest, I think the only difference is just the exterior finish. The Wolf box one's got a painted gray metallic finish, but it's just easier to scratch, and if you're gonna plan to use it pretty roughly, the finish will not last for too long. So the unpainted plastic on the SDFM may last you a little longer and be a little more scratch resistant. But if you prefer something that looks a little nicer and feels a little nicer in the hand, then I think the Wolfbox is the way to go. Now these two are both at $66 right now. The Wolfbox one's only 50 cents more, but it's also the lowest price I've seen either of these two. So it's a tremendous deal for either of these two. To get such good quality turbofans, I highly recommend these two. Now, if you're looking for something that's even more powerful, longer battery life, and all metal construction, then look no further than the X7 right here. So this X7 right here, sold by SDFM, this is the same item, it's just carried by different brands. These are white labeled. It's still the same X7 fan. This is being sold at $76 right now. Now this thing is super powerful in the same segment, the same size. This, in terms of power, beats every other turbofan on the market. And with it having a metal body, it feels a lot nicer in the hand. It has a little bit more weight, and the power is just insane. Look at this. And I use these turbofans for all kinds of different use cases. As you can see right here, you can use it with your charcoal grill, which I've been doing at the lowest speed. You just turn it on, it just automatically blows, and you don't have to hold down the button. And you can use it to blow off some leaves in a pinch. This is not a leaf blower. Or clean off your keyboard, which a lot of people use this for. Or to just blow off dust or water at crevices on your car, which is why this is so useful in car detailing if you don't have a compressor at hand anytime ready to use. So the use cases for these turbofans is just endless. Now, this just happens to be my favorite one and the best one in my opinion. And for only $10 more than the previous two that I mentioned over here, I think this is definitely worth the upgrade. I personally got mine at $90, and I wish I could have gotten it at this price. So take advantage of it. Now moving on from turbofans, here's a very handy little portable vacuum that you can use it inside your car. And like what you can see, it's just in this stick form factor. So it's very portable, very light, and it's got adequate power because I did a full review on this unit before right here. And it can certainly pick up most dust and dirt from your seats or whatever in your car. So this thing is definitely very handy to keep it in your car. You get to clean up crevices or your seats whenever you need it in a pinch. So definitely a very handy tool if you don't want to lug your shop vac or your cordless vacuum to your car and clean it. You just keep this in your car, and to charge it, you just use a USB-C. So this thing is very convenient. And this one's dropped to $40, which is a very good deal for this little vacuum. So if you're looking for something convenient in your car, highly recommend this. Now for the detailers out there who are still using a stock pressure washer gun, you gotta check this out. This is a McKillans Swivel Gun Pro. I've been seeing this online a ton, and I've actually used the ones from a friend of mine. This thing is built so well. Now what sets it apart is not how well it's built, it's actually these little features that it comes with. So this right here is actually a little holder for your pressure washing tips. So if you like to switch out your fan tips from 15 degree to 40 degree and switch them out often, you got this little holder that carries with you and you never lose your tips again. It also comes with a built-in swivel that will prevent your hose kinking, so the hose can just fix itself. So this gun comes with all the features you would want from a pressure washer gun at a very great price as well, $64. So if you're looking for an upgrade, I highly recommend this. Now McKillans also makes other accessories, not just a pressure washer gun. They also make a foam cannon or a pressure washer extender wand. So this is a lance that makes it easy to reach certain areas. Or this 40-degree tip that has rubber around it. So when you're rinsing, if you accidentally hit the card paint, you're not going to scratch it. But what I find really cool is actually this all stainless steel organizer. So this thing is built for you to put your pressure washer gun over here and your foam cannon and all your tips. And this thing is completely built with stainless steel, so it's going to last forever. And it just looks so good. When I have my own garage, this thing would definitely be on the wall, especially when it's at a great price of $64. For all stainless steel, that's honestly a great price. Now if you're into detailing and you like to get a pressure washer, which is not necessary at all, but it certainly does help. Here's a very popular pressure washer for detailing enthusiasts, and that's the Active 2.0 pressure washer. Now when this thing came out, it made a wave in the detailing community just because the value it provides and the amount of GPM, which is 2 gallons per minute. It provides very good flow at a decent pressure. And this 2 GPM water will help you rinse things away quicker and also give you a very good foam when you use it with a foam cannon. Now at $315, it's not a huge discount, but it's definitely a very good price and the lowest price like it says in 30 days. So if you're looking for a pressure washer for your detailing needs, this is definitely a good option. So there you guys go. Those are the great Amazon deals I have found this Prime Day. And remember, it's from July 8th to July 11th. So within this time, those deals will be active. So definitely take advantage of those deals if any of them interests you. So comment down below, what do you think about those deals and items I mentioned? And are there any good deals I missed out there? Share with me in the comments. And also let me know if you found any of those interesting and if you're planning to get any of them. So have a great Prime Day /week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.